So did you feel ignored then? Did you feel...
Not particularly.
No, no.
I think Michael had had a terrible time.
Yeah.
Luckily, one of our sons was there, you know, and supported him through it.
So, in terms of the things that have happened to you along your journey with epilepsy, what would you like to see happen? Is there anything?
I think I've always received a very good service from James Cook. Although sometimes in clinic you get changed from doctor to doctor. And I have been told that it's seamless. Sometimes I wonder. We tend to sit in the lines in clinics wondering who we're going to get. And at the time of year when you get new registrars, you can guarantee I'll get one.
So do you think in terms of communication that could be improved, or?
Not particularly, no.
So they always have access to your notes? They always have?
They do, yes.
Yeah. Yes, good. So, watching the DVD will be a wide range of professionals who will work with people affected by your condition on a daily basis. What would your advice be on how they could support people most effectively?
Be sympathetic about the transport situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually get very disorientated these days since the stroke. Not very good at crossing the road. It's all right saying use your bus pass or your train pass. Michael is overprotective and is not happy about that. I'm not quite sure what the answer is to that.
So in terms of the information that was given to you and the understanding of drug side effects and things, would you change anything there?
Well, I think they tend to say just live with it. I think some of the side effects could be more explained so that you don't just come across them and wonder why that certain thing is happening. And though it doesn't worry me, they don't often tell you about SUDEP. I know why, because they don't want you to worry about it.
Could you just explain what that is?
Sudden unexplained death in epilepsy.
Right.
And you certainly often read about it in the Gazette, although that is a sensational newspaper.
So you think there should be more information?
Well, it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
And I always remember asking my GP what would happen if I went into status and Michael wasn't there. Because once or twice we have taken risks. Because now and again it's always has been difficult for him to be with me. And being a little horrified at the answer.
Which would be?
And you could suffer severe brain damage or die.
So in terms of care support, as people age, what would you recommend happen You said you tried to access social services. What would you like to see?
Well, I know they do have carer support meetings, but Michael, my husband, is not the sort of person who would go along to those, I'm afraid.
Mm. But in terms of additional support, would you like to see? You said you were trying to access a care plan.
Yes, we would like a care plan, because there have been occasions, or on 2 occasions, Michael's been in hospital. There's been a possibility that they might not discharge him.
Mm. And what would have happened to you?
I mean, we did look into the private nursing and found that it cost £10 an hour. So for a night, that would be £100, wouldn't it?
Mm.
So we'd have to rely on friends.
Mm.
But I've no close family in the area. Although we might be able to twist the arm of 1 or 2 people near.
So it is becoming a concern of yours?
Well, it is, yes.
Mm. Mm.
I think we'd have to do something privately if it really came to it, because I do not want to go into a home, but I might have to.
Mm.
I think it's a case of finding, a carer to live in, if we can.
Mm.
A cousin has mentioned that she knows somebody who would do that. She lives in the country and she knows somebody who does that sort of thing, who can drive, at a price, of course.
Mm.
But I think there are allowances now, aren't there?
Mm.
And rather than spend the money on a home, we'd use the money for that.
Mm. Mm. Is there anything else you'd like to add about your epilepsy and life with?
I think you have to have a sense of humour and also grim determination, although my husband says it's obstinacy. And I'm always fighting. It's not what I can't do, it's what I can do.
Margaret, thank you so much for coming today. It's been a real pleasure to hear your story.
Thank you.